What's going on, folks? Jacqueline Cousins here again with Apex Wrestling, July 18th, 2013. This wrestling show starts off with the man of Destination X going for option C, which the option that Austin Aries created. Chris Sabin gets ready. Now we're on to Chris Sabin getting ready to face Bully Ray for the World Heavyweight Championship. And they start off and it cuts to a Chris Sabin versus Bully Ray promo. Now, the main show in the arena starts off with H&H President Bully Ray. Dude done made an announcement and complains how everybody's talking about Chris Sabin. But he keeps thinking that in his head that Chris is not going to beat him. Bully Ray states to the fans that loves Chris Sabin. Bully Ray states, while you planning a parade, you need to be planning a funeral for Chris Sabin. And I'm sitting up here like I'm starting to get annoyed by wrestlers in TNA wishing death on each other. I'm going to ask you wrestlers in TNA to stop wishing death on people. Stop saying to stop wishing death on people. Stop saying that you're going to kill them. Like Biggie Small says, you can't wish death on anyone because there's no coming back to it. Now he wants to talk to his wife. Brooke comes out. Apparently he didn't want to come out because apparently she didn't want to come out. But, however, she wants to get something off her chest and get this shit over with. Brooke was like, what else do you want from me? You tricked my dad. You tricked Dixie Carter. You tricked everybody. And I'm sick of it. She shows her ring and says, I'm moving on. And I hope you move on too, Mark. And Mark is Bully Ray's new name, just so you know. Bully Ray's still singing that same old song. He tells Brooke, you move on when I say you move on, dude. I don't care if you married to this woman, that marriage is not real. Let this woman go. She don't want you. Why is you still holding on to her? Hulk Hogan gotta come out and stop Bully Ray's bullshit. He confronts Bully Ray and reminding him that he's gonna lose the World Heavyweight Championship to Chris Sabin. Hogan grabs his daughter and left. Bully was like, hey, don't you walk away from me. I will never give you a divorce. I will never lose the World Heavyweight Championship. You sound real stupid right now, Bully Ray. Main Event Mafia shows up. And he'll tell him, and they tell him the exact opposite. Bully Ray seems so pissed off right now. The match. Now we're on to the qualifiers for Bound for Glory match. This first match. Remember the match in 2012 when Aries beat Bobby Roode in the X Factor and won the World Heavyweight Championship? It's almost been a year, almost over a year, and Bobby Roode still say it's a damn fluke. When are you gonna stop saying that, Bobby? We get that you felt disappointed that you lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Stop saying it's a fluke. You know for a fact that Aries beat you. He didn't want to talk about the past. He only talks about the future. He said he might be World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, we'll see about that. Bobby Roode versus Austin Aries. Austin Aries beat Bobby Roode. As frustrated as Bobby Roode was, he started getting mad and breaking shit and hitting himself like this. I don't blame him. I almost felt sorry for the dude. Homicide, Hermanis, and Chavo Chatting in the locker room, Homicide gets ready for the match. We're in an Aces meeting. I heard that Doc turned over his cut. I guess Doc couldn't take the fact that Andy is the VP of Aces and Eights. Okay, okay. Who cares? They've got a match. Now we on to the X Division qualifying match. 3-ring match. Homicide versus P.D. Williams versus Sanjay Dutt and Sanjay Dutt 1. Kennedy King versus Java Guerrero versus Manic. Manic is the winner. And the main event Mafia is somehow having the meaning of their own. They plan on getting rid of Aces, and they stick to the same plan to get rid of Aces and Eights, and Bully Ray loses the title. Hogan talks to Sabin. Hogan talks with Chris Sabin. Hogan gives them an advice. Then Main Event Mafia comes out and makes an announcement. They call out Aces and Eights. And he's on his big ass screen with his boys in the back. They refuse Main Event Mafia's offer. Now boys, why would you refuse Main Event Mafia offer? I thought you were some tough dudes. What biker gang refused the offer? Y'all tell me that. Now all of a sudden they want to call him in the back. And Main Event Mafia is stupid enough to follow him. Really? Really, Main Event Mafia? They follow Andy to the inside the door. These motherfuckers got ambushed. They go in. They ended up ambushed and locked in by Devon. Kurt Angle, the only person outside, thrown in a truck by Bully Ray. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Main Event Mafia, you guys are stupid. Do you not know what Aces and Eights are trying to do to y'all? Now we're on another qualifying match. Rubik versus Rockstar Stud versus Greg Marashudo. First of all, Marashudo is a weird last name. I never heard no last name named Marashudo. But Rubik's. Y'all should see Rubik's. He got a costume with puzzle face. It really catches my eyes. He got a costume with a puzzle face in it. Puzzle face on it. I really like his costume. I think it's unique. Good job, Rubik's. Marashudo won. You know the guy with the long hair? He won. Bully Ray is on the phone with the driver of the truck. You know, the driver that carries away Kurt Angle. He tells this driver to drive Kurt Angle to the location and make Kurt Angle an offer he won't refuse. I don't know what kind of offer is that. The same truck came back. The one that carried Kurt Angle away. The same truck comes back. This time Kurt Angle is driving it. He's on his way to the building right now. Mickie James is in the ring. Again, she's steady talking about her damn self. Then she talks about this big epic moment. I was thinking she was talking about bringing up the Knockouts ladder match between Gail Kim and Tara Terrell. You know what the hell she brought up? Her damn performance from Nashville, Tennessee. Mickie James, really? Ain't nobody talking about that stupid ass performance. They talking about the ladder match. Why you bring up this Nashville, Tennessee performance? And you on stage, you're performing that, which is good, but why is you flooding that damn title in that music show, Mickie? Why are you doing that? You doing too much, Mickie. You letting fame get to your head. Just like Duchess is letting fame get to her head. You know what? Y'all gonna learn. She claims that she's such a giver. Yeah, you a giver, alright. You give to your motherfucking self. You didn't give to the Knockouts ladder match. You give to your performance at Nashville, Tennessee, which absolutely nobody is talking about. Mickey claims that she needs. Gail comes out and confronts Mickey. Mickey says that on her contract, the clause on her contract stated that she needs some space and some air to get ready for her match. What contract says that? Mickey gives the knockout match a 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars, Mickey. You get the most epic match. The most epic match in the world. A ladder match. You give them the match that Gail and Taryn worked so hard for. You gonna give that match a 2.5 stars? But you give yourself a 5 star. 5 star for what? Performing in the Nashville, Tennessee and holding your fucking belt? Mickey and Gail starts fighting. I hope she loses that damn belt. Mickey needs a dose. Mickey James need a dose of reality. That's what she need. A dose of reality. Stop. Get the stars out your freaking eyes. If you here to rest, if you're not here, if you here to wrestle, wrestle, and stop talking about your music performance, because people are now getting tired of it. Now Chris Sabin gets ready for the match. Aries walks by. He talks to Chris. He gives his quick advice. Just bring back the title. Now AJ Styles does his interview. He talks about the X Division and what it reminds him of. It reminds him of himself, probably. Of course, he'd been in the X Division title. I remember his match in 2007. Me and my friend was looking at it. I know next week that he knows next week that he's facing Jeff Hardy. AJ refers to him as a hero. He refers to him as everything else including a hero. AJ stated, "This is no place for a hero." And then he also stated that he's going to get his points. So AJ Styles is aiming right for that opportunity to be World Heavyweight Champion. Chris Sabin versus Bully Ray. World Heavyweight Champion on the line. This big ass, they come out, the JB announced his name, right? This big ass motherfucker, I'm talking about Bully Ray. This big ass motherfucker gets in Chris's face trying to bully him. Tell me, I'm gonna beat you down. I'm going for your knee. I'm taking your knee out just like I took out Sting's neck. Bully Ray, get your stuff on with that crap. Now Chris is in Bully Ray's face, and he stated, "I'm gonna beat you, and I will be World Heavyweight Champion." And Bully Ray pushed him. The match starts. Bully Ray goes for his knees. Chris knocks him off. Bully Ray gives him a chop. Chris still stands. Meanwhile, while Chris is still hurt, aces and eights, hard-headed selves, them brung their asses in the ring. Y'all some hard-headed doofus. Why would you bring it? And it's supposed to be just Bully Ray and Chris Sabin. But then Main Event Mafia came back and took care of business. Aces and Eights backs up like they supposed to. Bully Ray started threatening Rampage. Bully Ray needs to get... But first of all, Bully Ray needs to focus on Chris Sabin and stop worrying about Rampage. Bully Ray keeps untying his laces just to get to his knee. Now he's taking off the knee pads. Bully Ray splits up and catches his own spit. God, that is so nasty. This dude continues to rip everything off this dude's knee until his knee is completely naked. Bully Ray starting shit with Rampage again. Dude, seriously? This is why you're about to lose, Bully Ray. Chris fight back. Chris cover him, but the ref is out. Now Aces and Ace is getting ready to hand him a hammer. See, this is why Aces and Ace needs to stay in the back. Because if he stayed in the back, then they wouldn't cheat, and Bully Ray wouldn't be World Heavyweight Champion to Aces and Ace cheating. Andy gives the hammer to Bully Ray. Magnus goes after Andy. Now it's a breakout fight between Mandovat Mafia and Aces and Ace. Bully Ray got the hammer. Chris caught him before he even uses it. Chris Sabin got the hammer and hides it. Bully Ray's getting ready to power drive him. Guess what? Chris hit him in the head with a hammer. Pin him 1, 2, 3. Now Chris Sabin's the new World Heavyweight Champion, and all I can say is congratulations, Chris. This my review of TNA Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, July the 18th, 2013. Love you all and good night.